Twitters, Tumblrs, Facebookers, YouTubers, the Empire Freaks. Yours truly, Diamond Kelly, coming at you, aka Caustic Babe, April 29, 2013. I'm going to try to make this vlog as quick as possible. This is part one of the reason why I don't go to existing areas, because my phone's a retard, keeps acting stupid, and the update. First, we're going to start with an update. I'm growing my nails out. I've been using this stuff called 10-day nail treatment hardener. So I want to grow my nails out, to a certain point and file them sharp at the tips. It'll give me that real dark look. I got my nails nice and hard, so they will be sharp when I grow them out. One other thing, what I done, I got my industrial redone. Yay, yes, I know it's hot, isn't it? This is my third time getting this fucking thing done, and it won't be getting ripped out, because this time we went straight across, we went more upward, so I don't have to worry about it ripping out as much. I know a lot of people get it done diagonally, like an angle and all this crazy stuff, but I want to just go straight across, because to me this is a lot better, because the more flesh when you're getting a piercing is the better it'll last. My thing with this too being, it's much better the way I got it before, because last time I got it a few times done, the bar was protruding out both sides of my ear, and this time it isn't, so that's good. This is like half-inch bar, that's the way I like it. I wouldn't trade this for nothing in the world. I love them. I love my piercings. I love how my ears are too. A lot of people got weird shaped ears. Mine are like dead on. So yeah, I've had it now for 2 weeks. 2 weeks still healing. I've been cleaning it, keep my finger off of it, keep my hands clean too, mind you, with antibacterial dial soap and using a sea salt saline solution. So it's cool. I like it. It's hot, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's it for that. I want to make this video quick as possible. Some people are asking me why I quit going to the existing area. I'm going to answer that question quick as possible, because I don't have much time. Here's why. A lot of people, individuals in general, but girls is my main problem. What had happened with me. A lot of fuckers out there, Livonia and Farmington, Redford, are just plain out fucking stupid. And you can say I'm bad-mouthing you, because I have every right to. And if those of you, when I say your name, if you listen to this video, you know who the fuck you are. You're a piece of shit and you can die. Back in 2006, I decided to ride my bike at a lot in Farmington Hills. Okay? Every weekend, 2006, these random fucking girls, where am I at? I'm at 3 minutes, would have me to buy their fucking stuff. Preferably they were girls, it was guys too. And I'm like, okay, really? Who the fuck are you? How'd I meet you? I never met your day in my life. This was back before I got piercings, before all the crazy stuff, before, I was still kind of finding Donovan, because I wasn't into witchcraft like I am today. I wasn't, with the piercings and the makeup and the vague sense of mind and the creativity and the matureness I'm at now. I was not in my chrome, that's for damn sure. I hear that word a lot. I gotta study what it means. I think Crohn's got something to do with your age or something. If I'm correct, if I'm wrong, recorrect me. Yeah. And like every weekend, 2006, these girls have me to buy for them. And me being a nice person, I'm like, cool, fuck it, I'll buy your shit. So 2006 all the way to 2009 is when it finally stopped. It stopped from their culture. These girls, they stopped coming around. They just quit coming around. I thought that, well, they are graduating school, so I wasn't depending on them. Believe me, I care less if they came or not. My thing was, when someone's doing something that way for you, you should say thank you, or hey, come to this event. And as many times I've done it for them, they never invited me to nothing. They would lie all the fucking time and say they would invite me, and they never did. So see, here's the one reason I got out of Farmington. There's nothing out there. A bunch of liars and stuck up dumb bitches that can't keep their legs closed, and they date all these fucking loser guys that are in jail every fucking day, and they're garbage. They're garbage. And they use me to the teeth, you know. So anyway, 2009, I was hanging out with a friend, Farmington area, me and a friend. He was a black guy, you know. I'm not one for thugs or gangsters, any of that, but Shannon's a cool guy. Shannon, if you're listening to this video, you're a cool guy. He's got a kid or something right now. He never judged me for the way I was dressed. He knew I was bisexual. He knew that. He respected that. I respect him because of that. Because being bi or gay, you don't just... I'm sick of people throwing out that just because we're fags, they would say, we hit on every guy or we hit on every girl. It's not the way it goes. If you don't feel a connection, we're not sluts. We're human beings like you fuckers are. So stop saying, oh, you're faggots. Yes, and we're human beings. We faggots, as you would put it, are humans. Anyway, so cop rolls up. He goes, are you down? And I'm like, yeah, officer. You know, all the cops in Farmington knew me. And I say knew me, I mean in a decent way, not in a bad way, you know. Like had a criminal record of some sort. No. Like, yeah, they go, well, it's been reported that you've been buying for these girls that comes up here, and it's been going on for several days and next amount of years and months. I'm like, well, yeah, I buy for myself, but no one else. You know, I had to kind of play it off. And it didn't matter because 2009 had already quit. They were already done using me. They're already done. And believe me, they're not expecting me to make a video about this shit, so they better expect it, okay? And I'm like, it didn't matter. My friend's like, you better go on somewhere with that or whatever he said. I'm like, well, it didn't matter, Shannon. I was telling him a lot while we were riding because they stopped coming around anyway, so it didn't fucking matter. You know, it was no big deal to me because they're already stopped. They matured. They got their IDs, whatever, they're older. So, 2 years later, Livonia Spree. Big carnival event they have. Big little spree thing. They call it the spree or Rashford Spree, whatever they call it. I don't know. 2012, just last year. I'm biking because when I go there, sometimes I normally don't have money to get on rides. I just go there to hang out, enjoy myself, ride my bike, whatever. I'm biking. Kid comes up to me. He goes, you're Donovan. I remember you used to buy for Katie Crossman on. I'm like, yeah, that's me, whatever. And when he said that, I could have punched him in his face because it's like, dude, you have the audacity to walk up to me and recognize me just for that. That's what it was all about. That's all they saw me for, is buying their shit. They didn't care about me going to jail. Then I was the idiot because I was the older one. I could have just said no, but at the same time, it's like, I could get friends out of this, you know, which it shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't have to do something like that for someone to be your friend. I wish you want to be your friend regardless you're a nice person or because of your heart or, you know, stuff like that, not just for one thing. And like, I'm like, are you serious? But I didn't really, for him, luckily for him, I was just enjoying myself too much to care about that type of thing. What I'm saying is, it's bullshit. And now, see, all these girls, they can't tell me they don't fucking know who I am. Because I know they know me. They knew me when they fucking want me to buy their shit. All the girls in Livonia hangs out with the ones in Redford. All the ones in Redford hangs out with the ones in Novi. All the ones in Novi hangs out with the ones in Northville. All the ones in Northville hangs out with the ones in Farmington. I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. So, my thing is, that's the reason I got out of Farmington Hills. Because there's nothing out there with a bunch of liars, a bunch of preps, a bunch of stupid little girls that sleep around with these fucking gangster thug type guys. They're trash. They're garbage. They'll use your ass if you allow them. So, well, me, at least. And before I got into this stuff, before the piercings and the witchcraft and everything, it didn't matter because I wasn't respected regardless of what I was doing, what I was wearing. They didn't care, so if they cared, they wouldn't have done it the way they done it. See, there's a respectful way to do things, there's a disrespectful way to do it. And that was 100% disrespect for them. They didn't care what they were doing. They wanted to get their fill for whatever they were doing, their party. Not one fucking time. Now, 2009, Chelsea, one of the other girls I used to buy for, she came around and tried to be friends with me, and she would never get out the car. She would just sit in the car, and she goes, oh, I didn't get cleaned up, whatever, give me a hug. She would always offer, lying to me, that she would, you know, we were party. Never happened. So see, all these years that went by, you mean tell me these girls, they forgot me, but they didn't forget me right there on 9 Mile and Grand River when they want me to buy their shit. They didn't forget who I was then, but now you guys grew up. All of them. Talking to all the ones in Redford. Same thing with that Tabitha Cooper bitch. You could fuck off too, you know? All of them. Just this past year, I had this little girl that jump out of her car, jumping up and down. Her name's Asha or something. Yeah, I'm putting them all on blast. They need to know they're wrong. That's all. I'm not bad-mouthing anybody. But they just need to know they're wrong, and that's the problem. People are too fucking scared to let people know they're wrong. That's all. Don't worry if someone's going to come after you before it. No, I'm not. I'm not like giving out I'm not giving out my home address or nothing like that, you know. And I want these people to feel bad for what they done. So all the slander that's been going around about me last year and all the insults, and this is why. That made it worse. I'm not saying just that, but that just made it worse. So as far as that, I'll never go to Livonia or Farmington or for none of that. I'll pass through there, but as far as making friends, fucking forget about it. So if you guys are listening to this video, which I hope you are, now, I'm not raising rambling on. I just want you guys to know you're wrong. So this is why I don't go to existing areas. This is part 1 of that video. This is why. You know, I always told myself, if I ever saw any of those chicks, if I was going to the store or passing through the area, I would just flick them off and keep going. You know, because it's bullshit how they treated me and just forget who the fuck I was. And act like you don't, because I know they see me every time I'm riding my bike to the area. They live in those areas. They work in there. They don't live and work in areas. They have friends in those areas. Don't tell me just because you live in Farmington Hills, you don't have friends in Livonia. I just wanted to say that, get it off my chest. Tell me about what you thought about this video. I think it's an awesome topic. It made a lot of sense. Don't be scared to put people on blast that deserve it. You know, don't be. Go with your intellect. Go with your feeling. They know they're wrong. Hopefully they'll get out. This is Diamond Kelly signing off, aka Occultic Babe. Part 1 of why I left existing areas. You already haven't, subscribe me at YouTube, Occultic Babe YouTube. Subscribe me, inbox me, comment me up. Diamond Kelly signing off all my witches and practicing witches like myself. So I'm molded, being blessed to be. You guys have a good night. Let me know what you thought of my redone industrial. And check my video out, because I'm an awesome person. I'm sweet too. Bye-bye. Blessed be.